my name is Alex Johnson and I'm the host of Survivor Colorado. Survivor Colorado is my own personal fan version of the TV show Survivor. I made Survivor Colorado because I love reality TV. I grew up watching Total Drama, and I've always loved the idea of hosting a reality TV show. So getting into the contestant thoughts, I would say Noel. Noel is definitely an athlete. He's probably the most physically capable of everybody this season. He is a swimmer, he's a multi-sport athlete, and he knows what's up. I think he also has a sense of strategy towards him, and I think he could go far in this game if he plays his cards right. Gia. Gia is a really good competitor. I think that if you've seen Gia's cast interview, you can kind of tell that there might be a little bit more to Gia than meets the eye. I think she is going to be very much like Heather from Total Drama Island, in the sense that she's going to come off as a nice person, but in the long run, I think she's going to play that game, and she could very well win this season. Chris Batanero, he is one of my favorite contestants this season, not only because he looks like a classic Rupert Boneman type guy. He was on The Amazing Race last year with his brother Alec, and they placed second, and they did a really good job throughout the entire race. But I think Chris on his own this year, I think Chris still has that little sense about him, and I think that he could probably go far in this game. Sam is a great guy. He's been in a couple of my videos. You know, he was a cougar hunter. You know, he's been an anchor with me on Cougar TV, which is Coronado's news program. He is a competitor. He knows what's up. I think he's gonna outsmart the competition. Stephanie Wichter, she's gonna be a good competitor. Again, I think she could go far if she plays her cards right. She has an alliance with Jules and Carissa, so I think if they all three make it to the merge, they could be a pretty big power team. So, Pizza Boy Zach, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. I don't know how far I think he's actually going to go in the competition. He's one of the older kids in our cast, and so he's definitely had a lot more experience than everyone else. So he could probably go far in this game by being a power player, but also a strategic threat. So he could be voted out pretty easily, I think. Carissa Shetler is one of probably my favorite contestants on this season, and here's why. She just has some sort of determination about her. She has her allies with Jules and Steph. If she gets in like past the merge, she could be an unstoppable threat. I think she could easily win this game. I would hate to see her go pretty early in this game. Dylan Reeder is also one of my personal favorite contestants in this cast. He is a Survivor fan. He's watched all the seasons, and he related himself to Boston Rob in his cast interview. I think he's going to be a huge strategic threat this season. I think he's definitely going to come off as a power player in the game, and I think that he could get voted out pretty early, or he could go winning all the way. Rowan Block, he was on The Amazing Race Colorado last year with his friend Reese, and he's also a big track athlete. I think that we didn't get to see a whole lot of Rowan on The Amazing Race last year, but I'd like to see more of what he's capable of. He's going to be wearing the Supreme headband, he said, so good luck to him. I do like Jules. She has her allies Carissa and Steph, and honestly, she's just I think she's going to be kind of more of a background person, I guess you would say. She could pull out a couple big moves throughout the game, but I think she's going to be kind of allied with some people, and later on in the game, she'll play her bigger part, I guess you could say. All right, well, Carolina Vita, in addition to being our Alice Prescott in Rockledge Studios, she is pretty good. She's a big nature enthusiast. She's a runner. She's an athlete, and she knows a lot of stuff about the wilderness and how to survive out there. I think she could easily go far, if not win this game. She has a sense of determination about her, and I think that with that, she could pretty easily win this game. The last contestant that I will review is Riley. He's a huge Survivor fan. In his cast interview, he related himself most to Cochran, who was probably one of the most underrated Survivor winners of all time, because people just, they underestimated him, and he came out and he won the game. He's gonna probably ally himself with Sam and Zach, who are the older and more strategic threats in the game. I think he's gonna try to ally himself with them, and I think Riley could go far in this game and maybe even win. I think Survivor Colorado is going to be an experience. I think it's going to be a wild ride, and it's going to be a fun time. I think we have a lot of good contestants. We have two teams, Arapaho and Comanche, and I think you're going to see some blind sides. I think you're going to see some strategic power moves. I think you're going to see the rise and fall of power players, and I think you're gonna see everything, and I think this is gonna be a real Survivor season. I look forward to seeing how it's gonna play out, and whoever wins at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because this is Survivor Colorado, and I think you guys will enjoy it. And so stay tuned. October 6th comes out. We'll see you there. Survivor Colorado.